What is up, everybody? It is Wick here. I am inside of a rummage sale and I am looking for the deals. Everything at this sale is only $1. So lots of opportunity. But I'm trying not to buy just random junk, that maybe will sell on eBay for $8 to $10 profit. Trying to look for the better items. It can be very tempting to buy things you normally wouldn't buy when they're only $1. So I have to have some restraint, and I've already got a bunch of shoes. I came in here, I saw some hats, I hit the hats, and then I went over here and hit the shoes real quick. Just going back through to see if there's any other pairs I may want. Not sure what those were. I mean, they were new. Here's a pair of interesting looking shoes, and I can't see what they are, so I gotta get it real close. Yeah, people probably think I'm just some weird guy sniffing shoes over here, but that's okay. You gotta do what you gotta do. What else in the shoes? And every time I come to these church sales where they have shoes cheap, I seem to find some pretty good items. Some of them I buy, again, they're not great. I wouldn't pay $5 for them at Goodwill, but for $1, when you can make like $10 or $15 and you just list them real quick, then it becomes worth my time. I found some good Keens or Merrills, I can't even remember now here. And once I'm in this stage at a sale like this, I just kind of want to take my time and look at everything and just kind of decide what I want to buy. Here's a Ray-Ban bag of some sort. I touch it and I'm like, I don't know if Ray-Ban bags would be that great. Maybe. I still don't know. You can let me know in the comments. Maybe I'll look it up after this video, but at $1, I should maybe just grabbed it. But again, it's one of those things that in my head, I'm thinking, it might only be $10 profit. And maybe there was damage on it. I don't remember at this point. Not a lot of toys to look at here. Some dolls. There's a VeggieTales plush, which I've sold those before. But usually I like to get three to five or more. They lot together pretty well. One individually is usually not worth my time. Here's a bunch of books. And I start noticing there's some good hardcover sci-fi books. And I'm like, you know what? I bet there's some money in these. So I end up grabbing 35 of these books. Of course, I'll show you everything that I found at the end of the video in the haul part. So if you don't like this kind of footage of me just shopping, you can always jump to that and see the stuff that I did find. Went just to this rummage sale and a couple Goodwills today. So didn't do a lot of sourcing, but got some really good finds nonetheless. So I'm just kind of wandering back over here to look at the shoes. I touched the Ray-Ban bag again because why not? Why not just buy it, Wick? Look like an okay bag. But I do find this Filter Queen vacuum, which I've talked about these on the channel before. $1. So I have to buy it at $1. The attachments sell great. The vacuum parts just sell great. So pick that up for $1. And then we hit Goodwill, checking out the shelves. I see this Bissell little hand vacuum pet eraser. Looks like it's new in there. After further looking into it, it is indeed new, and I've already flipped that. It sold very quickly, I think, for $40. So glad to pick that up. There's some candles at this Goodwill I'm checking out. $3.99. Already got a Yankee candle in the cart, which I decided to buy. Also ended up picking that Empire candle up, which I thought was a Yankee for some reason. I guess I just couldn't see the label properly. $3.99. Just bought them blind because even if they're not worth selling, I'll be happy to use them. The Yankee candle, though, is actually a rare one and will sell pretty good. So that one's getting sold. There's just some other generic ones. Sometimes Goodwill prices candles like $10, $15 like that. Other times, they're priced a couple dollars. You just really know when you flip them over, it's like spinning a slot machine. You just never know what you're going to get. Check it up here. Got these, some sort of wireless adapter I looked up. Just really wasn't selling great. There were some listed for like $30, but they just weren't selling. So not worth picking up and spending time to deal with. What else do I have here? Anything good at this Goodwill? Just a reminder to hit that like button if you are enjoying the video. I do appreciate it. Checking the toys. Slowly walking through. Let me know if you see anything I may have walked past. I think it's proven now that I do not see things very well, so who knows what I miss sometimes. And a lot of people out there watching, a lot of people have different knowledge in different areas, so you just never know. But I did find some great things today for only hitting a couple Goodwills and a smaller rummage sale. Let me show you what I got. It is that time. We're going to go over everything found today. Went to a rummage sale and a couple Goodwills. We'll start down here on the floor and get this Filter Queen Majestic vacuum out of the way. It's one of those things I don't really want to buy. I just have to buy because it's valuable. You can make money on it. And it was only $1. Everything at this sale was only $1. So there's a lot of opportunities. This thing working with all the attachments like this would probably sell for like $180 plus shipping, something like that. I don't sell vacuums like this complete. I always part them out. It's just easier to deal with the shipping and all that. And you still make a lot of money, sometimes more money. Like this piece right here will sell for $40, $50. The hose and this piece will sell for like $40. The attachments around $40, $30, $40 for the container. So for paying $1, there's a lot of profit here. I've sold these before, talked about it on the channel. I normally don't pay a lot for them. They have to be in somewhat good condition. This one's pretty good looking, so there'll be some great profit in it. It's hard to go to a church rummage sale and not find good shoe deals. And usually when I go to these rummage sales, I pick up things I normally wouldn't just because, well, they're only $1, sometimes less. Here's this pair of Cabela's boots. Just sold a pair of Cabela's boots, I think, for $30. Very similar to this. I got at a rummage sale for $1/4. These were $1. Still a great deal, and I think I can sell those for, $25, $30 as well. Got some Merrell shoes, probably all donated by the same person to this sale, I would imagine. This pair of Merrell boots, which are worth a bit more than I was expecting, honestly. Look like some great comps over the past 3 years for this style. Seems like $50 or more, if I remember correctly. And we got some more basic pairs here in pretty good condition, so I just picked them up. I'm just going to list them kind of as is. Probably price them like $20. Not going to spend time cleaning them. Merrell stuff is pretty saturated on eBay. You can't get a lot of money for it unless it's something more special or rare. So since I paid $1, I'll price the stuff low. Same with these New Balance shoes. They're in really good condition. Should be to sell those for $20, $25. I picked up these and I thought, well, they feel like they're good quality. I couldn't see the make. So I just put them in the bag and bought them at $1. They're actually Duluth Trading Company, which I don't know if I've ever bought any shoes or boots of that brand. I think I bought some flannels before. They're not super great. $25, $30 is probably what I'll list those for as well. And then over here, I got this pair of Nike Shox. These came from a Goodwill. So I paid $5 for them. They're in pretty good condition. There's only a couple pairs on eBay right now for like $80 or $90. I saw some comps like $40 to $60, something like that. I'm just going to come in, price them like $30, $40, something like that. Get a quick sale. I've had pretty good luck with some of these Nike Shox before. So if I'm going to add up all the shoes, there's going to be some good profit. Underneath these Shox is this brand new sealed hunting, fishing, camping trivia game. It's on Amazon. I think it was $55. It had somewhat of a high rank. I do think it will sell eventually for, $40, $50. This church sale had some hats. This is a Tampa Bay Buccaneers, I get into these sales and I see the hats and I have to stop. I just shipped out a hat that was over $300. So a lot of money in hats if you can find the right ones. This one was a bit older, so I threw it in. I forgot about it, probably would have put it back, honestly. It's just going to go with that rest of my bulk hats since I get them cheap. But I did find this hat. This is a all leather Indiana Jones style hat, and I think it is Henschel. Is that the brand I'm thinking of? Because I Google Lens the tag here, and that was the brand that had this exact tag. And some of those hats were selling anywhere between $25 and $40, so probably prices somewhere in the range of $30, I guess. Actually, I'll probably use some Doc Martens leather restorer on this stuff, right? And get it looking in a bit better shape. Here's a good pickup, this Silent Hill Origins game. This is a rare game, and maybe a bit more rare since the Silent Hill 2 remake came out and people are searching for this stuff. But unfortunately, it's missing the manual, which is automatically like $50 off the price. With the manual complete, it's like $150, maybe $160 game. Luckily, the disc is in really good condition. The case has some wear. I'll probably put it in a different case, but still should be able to sell that for Around $100. I need to try to lean over here so you can see these science fiction books. Paid $1 a piece for these. You know, that's one thing at a sale where everything's $1. And this is not a complaint, by the way, but certain things like books and maybe CDs that you normally get for a quarter or something like that, you're paying a bit more. There's 35 here, so I paid $35 for them. You know, if this was a garage sale, I probably could have bought them all and got a better deal. Not that this is not an incredible deal. I'm just, you know, stating facts, and I'm very happy to find these even at $1 a piece because I think there's going to be some incredible profit here. Sometimes when I say things how they are, people think I'm being negative. That's just not the case. You know, I have not went through all these yet. I just scanned a couple that had interesting book covers, and it looks like they're just going to average between like $10, $15 a piece, unless I got a really special one in there. Let me come around here. I can't keep reaching over. Like, look at this cover. It's just really cool. And you got the Star Wars Heir to the Empire, which I've sold this book a few times before. I think the last time I sold it was like 25 bucks. So that's a good one. Too bad the whole trilogy isn't there. If it's like a first edition, this was like $75, but I'm pretty sure it's a book club edition. Usually when the price is not in there, it's a book club, which is not first edition. Look at that cover. That's pretty cool. Some of these have really awesome looking covers. What I'm probably going to do is just lot them together, maybe do 3 different lots, unless some of them I'll sell by themselves, like the Star Wars. I think there's gonna be somewhere between $100 and $300 in these books, so I'll just say like $150 profit. Once I get everything cleared off the table, I'm gonna go through and research them all, make sure there's not anything good. But I love finding book sets like this, really awesome. Right next to it, you know, this was $1. It was a massager. I knew it was one of the Chinese companies. A lot of them are making massagers now to compete with some of the more high-end ones that are similar. Does look like I could probably make $10 profit on it, so I might sell it. I think my mom was interested in one. Seems like she told me. So I got a Yankee candle here. This was $3.99, and I picked up this one, and my eyes are still so bad. By the way, I said I was going to have cataract surgery at the end of October. They messed up, and now I couldn't get scheduled until January, so I have not had that surgery yet, but it is coming. Anyway, I thought that said Yankee. It says Empire. I picked it up. I'm like, oh, another Yankee candle for $3.99. I'll buy this one too. I bought both of them blind because I'm like, well, if they're not worth selling, I'll just, you know, use them. That's a good price. Well, I'm selling this one because it looked like it was selling like for between $30 and $40. I just shipped out a Yankee candle this week. I sold, I think, for 20 or 30 bucks. And the other one I'll just use. Found this at Goodwill. This is a pet hair eraser. It's just a little vacuum meant for pet hair. It is new in there. I opened the box. The box was suspicious because it's in this brown box. I thought it might just be a refurbished item or something. I couldn't see any evidence of that. But I think I can sell that for around $40 plus shipping. Also got a couple clothing items at the rummage sale. I picked up this Ohio State Buckeyes sweatshirt. It's got a pretty cool graphic. It's a nutmeg. Didn't look up this one. I don't think it's special, but I just assumed that there is like $10 or $15 profit in there for a good vintage sweatshirt like this, just based on what I've sold in the past between Ohio State and Michigan, stuff like that. Then I got this Cabela's vintage goose down vest, which has some sort of like dirt on it. At first I thought it was stained, and it still looks stained, but I was wiping it off, so I'm assuming that's just going to come off. But these are a pretty good vest, right around $30 to $40 for this as well. So a couple nice clothing pickups should bring in some good profit. But there it is, everybody. That is my haul for today. Got some great deals. Let me know in the comments if you're still getting deals this late in the year at any rummage sales or garage sales that may be still going on, auctions, flea markets. Going into winter, it's going to be time for me to start listing very heavily. Try to get all the stuff I found from the previous summer and spring dealt with so it doesn't stay in the death pile. But before you go, please hit that like button for me. It really does help the video. I appreciate it. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, flipping_junk. And this has been Wick. Until next time.